Student, welcome back for the second lecture of the chapter controlling. Okay, so here we will be discussing about the controlling process. Okay, so what is the controlling process actually involving? Okay, the first one is about the setting performance standard. Next one is the measurement of actual performance. Uh, After that, comparing actual performance with the standard. After that, analyzing deviation, and last one is taking corrective actions. Okay, so first let us go with the standing performance standard. Standards are the criteria against which the actual performance would be measured. Thus, standard become a basis of comparison, and the manager insists on the following of standard. Means what standard the particular uh, we are getting. Okay, and what is the actual performance and what is the planned performance. This is the setting up of the performance of the standard, particularly how we are able to control the particular things. Okay, the next thing is about the measurement of actual performance. Okay, what particularly the measurement are being important. Okay, so let's go ahead with the term. uh, Measurement performance should be measured in an objective and reliable manner, which include personal observations and sample checkings. Okay, means whatever the samples are being available to them, that has been measured. Okay, performance should be measured in the same terms in which standard has been established. This will facilitate the comparison. Means whatever the comparison you want to generate, that has to be particularly performed. Okay, yeah, in which standard we actually have set it. Okay, the next thing is about the comparing the actual performance with standard. The step involves comparison of actual performance with the standard. Such comparison will reveal the deviation between the actual and desired performance. If the performance matches the standard, it may be assumed that everything is under control. Means if the deviation is not there or a little is there, then everything is going fine. Okay, if there is more deviation or a large number of deviation, large amount of deviation is there, definitely the work is being not done, not performed particularly well. So this creates a burden for every individual aspect. Okay, the next one is analyzing deviation. Means the deviation from the standard are being assessed and analyzed to identify the cause of deviation. Means what are the causes of the deviation being particularly generated. Okay, so this plays a vital role in the funda of analyzing deviation. Okay, just look at the particular thing about the slide in the slides. Okay, next is about the taking corrective actions. The final step in the controlling process is taking the corrective action. Okay, taking the corrective actions, this is an important thing. uh, the final step in the controlling process is taking the corrective action. No corrective action is required when the deviation are within the acceptable limit, but where significant deviation occurs, corrective action is taken. Means everything has to be taken in a correct manner. Okay, next one we will deal about the limitations of controlling. Okay, first one is difficulty in setting the quantitative standard. Means whatever the standard is being set, that should have a particular, the general people are facing a difficulty. Control system loses the effectiveness when the standard are of performed cannot be defined in quantitative terms. This makes the comparison and standard a difficult task. Example, areas like human behavior, employee morally, job satisfaction cannot be measured quantitatively. Next one is about the little control on external factors. Enterprises cannot control the external factors like government policies, technologies changes, and competition. This cannot be particularly controlled. These are the limitations of the controlling. Okay, the next point is regarding the resistance from employee. Control is resisted by the employee as they feel that there is a freedom of is restricted. Example, employee may resist to go against the use of the camera to observe them minutely. Okay, means if they are doing any kind of thing, that should not be observed. This is a kind of limitation of particular thing. Okay, the last one is the costly. Control involve a lot of expenditure, time, effort. A small enterprises cannot afford to install a expensive control system. Manager must ensure that the cost of installing and operating a control system should not exceed the benefit derived from it. Okay, so these are the particularly limitations of particularly the controlling. Okay, with this we have end our chapter, and this was the last part of the chapter controlling. With it we will go on with the next chapter in the next class. Thank you for this.